Welcome to the TNA Drinks Podcast. We're the guys from the YouTube channel Drinking with TNA, bringing the shenanigans to the podcasting world. And now, here are your hosts, Tommy, Nick, and Alex.
Alrighty, everybody.
Hey,
Welcome
hey.
to episode 35 of the TNA Drinks Podcast.
35.
How's everybody doing out there?
Doing good. How are you guys doing?
I'm all right.
Second podcast of at home.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
social distancing,
It's crazy.
safety distance,
Quarantine streaming.
quarantine streaming. We should have a fun podcast today. We got some things to talk about and some things to do.
Let's do it.
Should we get into it?
Let's
Yes.
roll.
Alex, what do we start with?
He forgot.
Drink of the show.
I know. I think he was about to say, hit my music.
Jackass.
All right, Alex, what do you got first today?
Oh, I should have saved this for my last one, but this is the Fog Who Lived. It's a triple IPA weighing at 10.2% ABV from Humber Sea.
It looks like orange juice.
You look like me when I had the Pliny the Elder last week.
That's fucking delicious.
Oh, speaking of which,
One of
you
the
were
best
hilarious.
triple IPAs from them that I have had.
Who is funny?
Well, you were when you said explosion in your mouth. You knew you messed up your
Oh,
face.
yeah.
Oh my. Nick, what do you have to drink?
Oh man. Well, guys. Can I get that bell ring again?
No, well, see, when he said weighing in, I wanted to have that bell ready.
Well, weighing in at 1,984 centimeters. I have a nice, Bartles and James cucumber and lime wine cooler.
Wine cooler.
This is the only thing I found on my fridge.
What is this, the ladies' podcast? We're going to drink some wine coolers and talk about our feelings.
Ladies Hour with Nicole Bedell.
It is gluten free.
How is it?
It is 4% alcohol.
Uh-huh.
It is based out of Modesto, California.
Huh.
So in this corner, we're in green trunks with a gray trim out of Modesto, California, weighing 4% alcohol. I got the Bartles and James.
There you
Ooh.
go.
How'd you like that ring announcing?
Pretty good. Tommy,
Well,
what do you have?
that hit me uppercut.
I have Wood 4 New Ridge Lager. 1 pint of unfiltered large beer. Lager beer. Weighing in out of an impressive 4.8%. What the fuck?
What?
was that?
Nick, are you okay?
All right, I guess we're having a scene change in the middle of this podcast.
That wine got to him, quick.
He's on the floor. Watch out. He's dead.
White girl raced it. Nick, are you okay? So,
Wow, that's even worse lighting. Looks like nothing.
black fly face. You could get us kicked off of this, Nick.
Nick, we heard your microphone pull down. We thought you already got wasted from that wine cooler.
Tommy, so what do you have again?
I'm more interested in just watching Nick rearrange his house right now.
He's keep on getting darker.
Lager. New Ridge Lager.
Ah.
Thank you, Cindy. Let's try it. Is that a portal to heaven?
No, I did not murder that lady.
Okay, Nick. Top
This is a
video
great
tip.
background.
Top video tip. With that much backlighting, have some front lighting.
Oh, look at all the fog in the background.
Liquid sunshine. Oh, your kid's about to jump out the window.
How's the lager, Tommy?
This is fantastic. Thank you, Cindy.
I need a lamp.
You need a ring light, and it's
Hold on.
$26 on Amazon.
I'll be back.
All right, Alex.
Oh yes.
What is your next thing?
Okay. I'll do my next thing, but let me take a sip of this first one.
Okay, Alex.
Yeah.
Alex. If the people out there haven't seen our first
Oh,
TNA
yeah.
Drinks Presents Drink of the Show show, should they go download it now? It's available now.
Yes.
Should we do an honorary thing that we do in that podcast for Drink of the Show?
You know, we should, and this is a high proof one, but, fuck it. We're doing it live.
You get to be as wasted as I was when I had the what you call it?
Oh, yeah.
Loco.
And earlier on today, I had one crowler of,
An entire crowler.
well, with David, and it was a sour. Like lactose in it, and it was super thick, and it got to me. But then before that, we had a stout, and I had no clue.
So if I would have put the wind, fuck the wind, I was gonna find wind vodka and send it to you, and you're like, the wind doesn't need to help me down. I'm like, yeah, this wind vodka will help you.
Yeah, then we had another IPA. So,
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3,
three.
go.
holy crap.
All right, Nick, did you run to IKEA real quick?
No.
Are you having one of your kids just shine a flashlight at your face? Oh, okay.
You're trying to get a good background, right, Nick?
Yes.
Okay. For now, a good background is just like a solid one. So if you were to close your shutters, you'd have a good background. All right, well, Alex, what do you have for your second trick?
He's just the mystery man, Nick. Oh, I have home style. It is soft and
How's this?
juicy.
Is this good? Juicy?
Yeah, yes. You're looking nice and juicy right now, Nick.
Hold on.
So-
Hold on. Is that your final spot, Nick?
Yeah.
You sure?
This is my final answer, Tommy.
I can play the musical chairs theme song for you. Okay. Back to Drink of the Show.
Oh, okay then. So for my next beer, I have home style. It's a soft, juicy, with mosaic hops IPA from Bearded Iris Brewing out of Nashville, Tennessee, and it is weighing in at
Oh, damn it. I don't
6% ABV. I like this one.
I got oh,
I
there
had
it
a
is.
can before.
I got rid
There
of
it
stuff
is.
for Nick's musical chair song.
Yep, still good.
Still good?
Yep.
All right, my final thing for Drink of the Show is something that I like to say. I'm so happy they finally brought it to the restaurant.
To what?
Pabst Blue Ribbon Hard Coffee. This is the most delicious thing I've ever drinking in my life.
It was a venture to get it.
Tasty. Nick,
What's up?
do you have anything else for Drink of the Show?
Just some water. Maybe a
All
diet
right.
soda.
Sounds good.
Okay. Take a sip of the water or the soda.
Okay.
Oh, soda water. What, you don't like it now?
You all right, Tommy?
Yeah, I'm good. I just was wondering what was going on with you.
I had bitter beer face.
Did it get that bad in the couple of minutes when you were moving around?
No, I forgot all about it. But then I looked at it again, and now it's back.
All right, well, that was drink of the show.
Good job,
Shall we
guys.
transition out?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
You're listening to the TNA Drinks Podcast.
And now, you'll never know what you'll find on your roof.
It's a 415-1066 subject from Parkview. Ronald says that he's hearing a man yelling outside and he thinks he's on top of his roof. We're still getting ready.
Anyone?
When RP asked the subject why he's on top of his roof, the male said that a helicopter dropped him off there. He's an Asian male, 18 to 20 years, blue shirt, black pants.
TNA Drinks.
Rewind.
Okay.
Okay, whenever you're ready, yank really hard, unless you want a Nick to do it for you.
Ow!
Are they in there?
Hold on, Alex. I'll do it.
Oh, no.
I'll do it.
No.
Hold on, come here.
We need to call the ambulance. Ambulance. No!
Holy cow! Look at that! Oh my gosh!
I can breathe. I can smell. Oh boy. That'd be a good one. That's a good one.
I missed it.
Wow!
I'm glad I recorded it, though.
Oh, that's
Look at that!
Disgusting.
That's really good.
That's goddamn disgusting.
This one's even better.
Oh, that's a long fucker. Holy crap. What do you got, a hair force?
You got an ear cut.
And now, back to the TNA Drinks Podcast.
Alrighty.
That was great.
Holy crap.
What happened to you, Alex?
I died. I
that
think I
rewind?
pissed myself from laughing too hard.
I thought you were having a heart attack.
Oh boy, it was hilarious.
That was all Nick's idea right there. That whole
That's awesome.
thing.
Is that remix thing from the guy who does all the intro and outro?
No, that's Nick. That I chopped up. Yeah.
You're one hell of a producer right now for doing that because it didn't sound like Nick.
Rewind.
Well, I have that.
So here's
I
the
have
deal.
just that.
Here's the deal. Tommy asked me to do some recordings, and I told him about an idea I had. And he said, "Well, maybe we can do it now, but probably more likely in the next episode, right?" And so when he just did it, like it surprised me as well. So I taped him and said, "TNA Drinks Rewind."
I have
and
that.
he just cut it up, which is awesome. It
So-
sounded good.
This
Speaking about you listening, Nick, I still have to get you old episodes so you could go through and mark down
things. Anyway,
Um,
so this is the original.
what parts to edit out.
TNA Drinks Rewind. TNA Drinks Rewind.
And now it's gonna just keep replaying. Hold on. There we go. And then I cut it to this. Let me get back there real quick.
TNA Drinks.
Rewind.
Yeah, it sounded like one of the same guy who did the
Yep.
intro and the outro.
Nope, that's all Nick.
So
So
that's going to be a new feature in our TNA Drinks podcast. It's going to be a
TNA Drinks.
Rewind.
that we recently did. So it's really, really cool. Good idea, Tommy.
it's your idea. I just took it and ran with it.
Well, it sounds great. Whoever thought of it. It's a great idea.
Anyway, let's stop congratulating Nick before he gets a bigger head.
Well, I had
right.
a haircut in like 4 months, so I mean, my hair's going
yes,
bananas.
Because
I shaved my head today and I cut myself surprisingly, so it's just like I went to the barber itself.
Well, you see, in that clip I picked, I just like how Nick was like, yeah, he got an ear cut when it was up his nose.
In the O cut.
So, I'm going to start real quick because I have a story. This story involves a skunk. So, we have a whole bunch of pallets in the back of our shop. And one of our customers is taking quite a bit of them because he needs them. And I'm like, hey, we have a whole bunch. So as I pulled a stack of pallets out, I was like, what the hell is there, a plastic bag? And then I look, I was like, why is there a chicken back here? And then I took a harder look, and I was like, that's not a chicken, that's a skunk! Busted the forklift into reverse and just sped out. And one of our plumbers, Sean, was outside, and he's like, what the hell, do you need me to move? I saw you booking around the corner. I was like, nah, there's a skunk back there. And it sprayed and smelled like crap in the shop all day long. All day long.
I heard the forklift backing up, but then I smelled I was like, oh, it's Tom and Chum must be toking up out there because I smelled the skunk smell.
Tommy was rolling one up, but he had
Yeah.
to go real fast, so it wasn't no skunk.
So I pissed off a skunk, and then I called to try to call an exterminator. Turns out, no exterminator will touch a skunk. You have to call a trapping company. So that is my goal on Monday, to call it.
You have to call in the Special Forces team.
Yeah, pretty much. We got to call in the Space Force to get that skunk out.
SEAL Team Lapoo.
So
I hope
where is the skunk at?
behind the pallets, in between the wall of the building and the pallets.
Are you sure it's still there?
Well, it was there Thursday at 8 a.m., and then I haven't ventured back there to find out since.
I bet you it's not there anymore.
It probably ran off. He probably was just staying there the night, and I was disturbing his sleep. But I did find, a year ago when I cleaned up the pallets, a dead body of a skunk that got killed when the wind blew by and crushed him because it pushed over a pallet of, pallets. So that's my story of this week. Anybody else have any funny stories from this week? What are you guys up to? Anything? Well, I know what Alex is up to. How about you, Nick?
You know what?
You still doing your stuff?
I'm still doing the stuff, still doing the thing. A couple days ago, I was walking my dog to 7-Eleven, and on the way out, I saw this guy chasing this lady. I was like, that's weird. Let's see what's going on. And so I go across the street. I see him, like, grabbing her, shaking her a little bit, and I'm just watching. And I was like, hey, are you okay? And he goes, mind your effing business. I said, oh, okay, one of those guys.
Nick.
So you put out your pad and your pencil and writ him up?
No, I did not write him up. I said, okay. And I said, are you okay, ma'am? And she's like, I'm okay, thank you. He goes, hey, mind your effing business. I said, all right, well, cool.
This is when you were out walking your dog?
This is out when I was walking my dog. Yeah, I said, all right, cool. And then the guy said that again. I said, all right, well, you guys have a good night. And so I keep walking, and I turn around, and she's running away from him again. And like I was contemplating, should I not? Well, I didn't. And so now I'm hoping that she's okay. But
You have a very bad track record of trying to help people. When there was a car accident outside our building that one day, you went over and were like, hey, can I help you by giving you some water? What did they tell you?
probably to F off.
Pretty much, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what
Wow.
happens when I try to help people. I get told to, I get shown the door, the virtual door,
Yes.
so. But yeah, that's about it. Alex, and back to you.
Nothing really crazy or stuff that happened to me this week.
No, you don't have any funny stories?
That's I'm gonna save until the Idiot of the Month.
That's a funny story.
Not a story,
An idiot.
but it's a part of the story
Okay.
from an idiot.
And I just
But-
found out.
But one thing is,
We're
so
losing him fast. Nick, we're losing him fast.
Flashmaster Nasty.
so Steven got a new truck a couple weeks ago. No,
Okay.
2 weeks ago. Then this day that I was supposed to pick up, they said, oh, it's been recalled because the latch of a hood wasn't. Okay, then another week, he picks up the truck, only drove it for 5 days. Engine light comes on, takes it to the dealership saying it happened. There's like, oh, we're going to have it overnight. I think you have a lemon. So that's a funny story.
Lemons.
I picked some lemons off the lemon tree at work today.
Oh yeah,
Want
you
a
had to
lemon?
work today.
Yeah, I worked today.
Is your schedule changing at all, or is it staying?
No, it's staying the same, possibly until the end of June.
Are
and
they
then
still
after that-
letting students back into the dorms or no?
No, no one's back. They're figuring out if they're gonna have a football season this year or not. And
Oh,
if
boy.
they do, are they gonna have fans in the stands? I'm like, well, if they don't have any fans in the stands, do I have to do traffic control? They're like,
Nick,
I don't know.
you can make a lot of money. Just say you could be the fan. They just have to pay you to go to each seat.
Well, the social distancing too. So it's a lot of questions that I ask and they don't know the answer to.
That means you shouldn't ask those questions.
Just like the 25th, we were supposed to have it off, and then I found out that I don't have it off. They're like, well, we need you to work it because we're on security control. I said, well, I'm on a day off control. I want a day off. And so, we have to figure out different days off now. But I have Thursdays and Fridays off until July, at least.
Oh, there you go.
Is there still more testing sites popping up, or is it just that one?
All
couple.
5 testing sites are going. Okay. 5 and 4 are the people who have the COVID-19. They can either make an appointment or they can just walk in. You know what I'll do? I will take a picture tomorrow to show you how many people are there tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay. I'll stay far back. Honestly, it hasn't hurt us at all. I haven't been close to it. It's been fine. But funny thing, well, not funny, but a lady I work with, she had the shingles.
Well, maybe you should put those back on the roof.
Well, no, hold up. She had the shingles, right? And once she got done with the shingles, she got the COVID-19.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, and so I was like, oh man, I hate to be your nostrils right now.
Are you sure it was the COVID-19, not something else? Because
She had
everybody,
shingles and COVID-19,
like
she got the
herpes?
test.
because everybody now, even though if you go in for a heart attack, they're still gonna say, "Oh, it's COVID-19."
She took the test.
Like herpes? Anyway, Nick, you have a story about some trains and some other trains?
Oh man, do you guys know who Earl Thomas is?
No.
Okay, well, he's a safety that played for the Seahawks, and he went to the Baltimore Ravens. All right.
Okay.
Him and his wife got married about 4 years ago. Big wedding. He wore a crown and stuff. And
For the honeymoon, they had a train running on them.
No. Just listen. Grand, sexy, salsa, nasty bastard, whatever your name is. Anyways.
What?
Anyways, he was upset with his wife, right? He was upset with his wife, and so he went away, right? And so his wife's trying to find him. Found him through Instagram. He was at an Airbnb having a train with his brother and another lady,
Oh, no.
right?
Ah.
And so she grabbed his gun because she took it and she had her girlfriend's, and she was like, "Oh, I got something for you, hoes!" Right? Started running around. Well, Earl and his brother and the girl were all naked in bed. Earl wrestled the gun away from his wife. In the meantime, she had a knife. She got a knife. Earl was running around trying to get away from his wife when she had a knife and he had the gun.
Uh-huh.
Is that kind of weird? He had the gun, she had the knife.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And so she went to jail. They have restraining order on each other and stuff. And in his video before going to TMZ, he said this stuff happens. And I'm like, no, it doesn't happen. He goes, everything's fine. I don't want to get into it. And I'm like, I'm saying I have questions. What are you doing naked with your brother and a female in bed? And so now there's a whole bunch of memes going on saying. Now there's a whole bunch of memes saying the best brother tag team, that's the Steiner brothers, the Hardy Boys, or the Thomas brothers. That's it.
Wow.
Are they from Alabama?
Texas, Orange County.
Eh.
Orange
Close.
County. Interesting.
She moved from Louisiana because she was part of the hurricane.
Really?
So, yeah. So if you look at a whole bunch of memes, right? There's a whole bunch. If you go to
Hurricane.
if you go to Earl
Is that another
Thomas's,
sex innuendo?
if you go to Earl Thomas's Twitter page, like you'll see a whole bunch of things that's about this, and it's pretty hilarious.
Oh.
There's one of he was trying to tackle this dude who he tried to tackle, push him around, and used him as his lead blocker. They put Nina Thomas's face on Derrick Henry and Earl Thomas, so she had a gun on his numbers and stuff, just pushing him and just take a look at it. It's hilarious.
Jeez. Wow.
Pretty funny.
Well, that's the NFL for you.
Yeah. You know what's crazy?
Huh.
My kids are driving my wife crazy.
Oh, I can hear it in the background.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Don't worry. Next week I'll be downstairs,
Are you gonna set up like a little studio down there?
down in the basement. Yeah.
There you go.
And I think that name should stick. Wine Cooler Nick.
Wine cooler.
I'm calling Nick.
Mm-hmm. It sticks.
Nicole.
No. Dude, is that your dad on your shirt?
Yeah. Who the hell's on your shirt?
That's Dale
No, it's
Earnhardt, isn't it?
It's the shirt that Tommy got for me at Black Rifle Coffee
Oh, it looks like your
in
dad.
Utah. Why? Because I have a
Looks like your dad.
mustache?
That just looks exactly. You have a mustache?
No, because it has a mustache,
No.
just like my dad.
No, it looks exactly like your dad.
It does kind of look like your dad.
It does, but Nick, Mr. Steven Rick Rude, Chichuv, is losing his mustache from thinning out and graying.
Really?
Yep.
Giving too many mustache rides.
You don't
It's
know.
rubbing off.
It's because of his truck gives him bad business.
Alex, I told you they went on a ride one day and couldn't pick you up.
Oh, that's what right that you were talking about. Okay, it all makes sense now.
Alex, everything makes sense now.
You know how you told me your dad grew the mustache to hide the mole?
Yes.
If he just
Who?
has no mustache, and eventually the mustache rides will rub that off as well.
But
What you talking about, Willis?
who was that?
The magic eraser pen.
Who was that so-called mole that he was trying to hide?
Mr. Clean's magic eraser. Yes.
Works good on Sharpies on rolls.
What? Oh,
Wow.
Alex, you should give that to us next time we have it at your place, man, because you're feeling pretty good, huh?
What? Mr. Clean's magic eraser?
No, what's in your hand, son?
Oh, home-style?
Why? Okay, Nick. What's up with these delivery strip clubs that you sent us?
Oh.
And then Tommy takes a picture outside of his things with
Yeah.
a couple of girls
Talking about
outside.
trains, there was like 14 girls pulled up in front of my house and go out of the car. I was like, Nick, I love you.
Well, they were not what were they called back in the
Flappers?
no.
So they'll milkshakes bring them to Tommy's yard.
Oh my gosh. So we were in Reno and you were following. Oh no. What is that?
The Polynesian ladies?
There you go. They weren't Polynesian, so you should have known they're not yours.
Yeah, that's true. True. So tell me about this strip club that you sent us.
You know as much as I do. I saw that they need money, so they decided to put poles outside and have strip club outside.
Awesome.
Drive through. So you
That's
just
right.
throw the money out the window.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Did you read it?
No?
Oh, neither
I
did
was hoping you were going to tell me.
No, that's why I sent it to you.
Well, I thought we were doing a podcast, so I was like, oh, Nick has an interesting story to tell us.
Well, let's find out.
Alrighty. Should we move on now?
Let's do it.
Start wrapping this up? Is that okay with everybody?
Yeah, look at Alex.
with
Alex
me.
looks like he's about to fall asleep in his chair.
I'm fine.
the TNA Drinks Podcast.
All right, we're doing Idiot of the Week.
Wow.
What the hell? It's new music.
Yes.
Can I hear it one more time?
Yeah.
You know, it's funny 'cause what's funny is that when I was saying that, I was saying we. I said, wait, it's weak, so I had to put that K at the end.
Alex, who is your Idiot of the Week?
My idea of the week is this lady that came in
Okay.
asking if you have fur flanges. She came from Home Depot, and Home Depot referred her to us. So I gave put out all of our fur flanges.
The galvanized ones?
The cast iron ones, you know, one of the twisting sets and the ABS twisting sets, and then the regular cast down Insta-set ones.
So 3 to 4.
Yeah, so I was like, this is all that we have. Oh, why don't you guys have any more? Aren't you a plumbing supply? Home Depot sent us like, listen, lady, these are all that we have. She's like, oh, okay, but don't you have like an extension? So I gave her the the IPS extensions, you know, the plastic ones that come like 6 in a pack. So I opened one, showed her it. She spent like 10 minutes looking. I was like, oh, this is really good. Really good. I bought one of these, but it has a little lip at the end of it. I was like, okay, so do you want it? She's like, oh yeah, how much? I was like, for the whole pack, it's like $16. It's like, oh, I can't get one? Why not? I was like, cause we sell it by the pack. Goodbye.
Did she say goodbye, or did
No,
you?
I said goodbye. Well, not goodbye. It's like, and she just left. I was like, okay. And then Tim was there too, and he was just cracking up about what she was saying.
And that is Alex's Idiot of the Week. Nick, who is your Idiot of the Week?
I can't name any names, but I found out today that an old man riding his bike got hit by a car, and it shattered his helmet to where his head hit the curb and just blood everywhere. And the person who didn't should have looked behind him, because he was taught to look behind him. And that is my Idiot of the Week.
All right. And
that
now, my Idiots of the Week. These first three are three people that I love, but I'm going to call them idiots anyway. And then I have a third or fourth who I absolutely hate.
Well, Alex, I guess me and you are first two,
The
huh?
first Idiot of the Week.
you got it every single episode, Nick. He
The
just
first
doesn't
idiot,
say it.
The first Idiot of the Week is Nick Bedell. He is an idiot for forgetting the podcast last week. Second Idiot of the Week is Alex Chichov for quite a few offenses that took place yesterday. One, he came in to work and said, I wish today was Saturday so tomorrow could be Friday. And such. I can't remember the other three. By noon, he was out with all these questions. The third Idiot of the Week is me, Tommy. For locking his keys in a truck on a delivery in Redwood City and having to wait an hour and a half for the people to come unlock it. And finally...
notified about that one.
What?
How come I wasn't notified about that one?
Because I have to leave something for the podcast. That's why you weren't notified about the skunk either. And finally, the last Idiot of the Week that I absolutely hate is a person that I like to call Weasel. He's a jerk asshole and such, as I put on here.
That
Hangs on the window,
ferret.
is a complete asshole, and just tries to jerk around my best buddy Alex. All the fucking time.
Who's Weasel?
A ferret-looking creature.
A drug addict motherfucker who looks like he should be on the cover of Breaking Bad Times.
So do I
And
know
those
him?
are my Idiots of the Week.
Do I know him?
You do.
Do we call him Weasel?
We do.
Oh, man.
We call him Weasel because that is his nickname. And he is my Idiots of the Week.
All right. Well, I guess that's it.
And now, it's time for Final Thoughts.
Nick, your final thought.
My final thought is I was thinking of you guys because I saw a t-shirt that said I peed in the pool. I was like, hey, where's our shirt at? That's ours. That's my final thought.
Very nice. Alex, final thoughts.
Didn't do my original. Save water,
What?
drink beer.
Alrighty, and now my final thought. Don't let a person with a stupid fucking nickname as Weasel push you the fuck around.
Alex, hit him in the chin.
If you want to continue the madness, you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at TNA Drinks. You can also find our videos on YouTube by searching for Drinking with TNA. Find our merchandise at tnadrinks.spreadshirts.com. And finally, you can find all the links on our website, tnadrinks.com.